Hi, welcome to today's lesson. You're going to start today with a warm-up activity that's going to review the information that you learned on Friday about how volcanoes are formed. Your task for the warm-up today is to write an acrostic poem. You're going to be writing that based on the word volcano. If you're not sure what an acrostic poem is, I do have an example. I use the word science. It's posted below the video here so you can see an example of what an acrostic poem looks like. So on Friday, you learned that volcanoes can form at both converging and diverging plate boundaries. We learned that at diverging boundaries where two ocean plates pull apart from one another, molten material comes up through that weakness then and can create volcanic activity. We know this as seafloor spreading from our study in plate tectonics. We also know this happens where two continental plates pull apart. The land in between becomes thin, that's known as a rift valley, and along that rift valley, molten material can seep up through different weak spots, creating volcanoes. Then we learned about converging boundaries. When we have two ocean plates that converge, come together, the denser older of the two will subduct down into a deep ocean trench. When this happens, the material above that subducting plate often melts, and because it's hot and less dense, it's going to rise up toward the surface. It will bust through, seep out through weak spots in this ocean crust and harden and create what's known as an island arc. So all along this deep ocean trench where we have volcanic activity, there's the possibility, the potential for islands to form. Japan is a prime example of an island arc formed by converging ocean plates. We also have converging plates where ocean meets continent. In this case, our ocean plate is our denser of the two. It's going to subduct beneath the continental plate, and the same process occurs. The material above that plate melts, it rises because it's less dense, and it's going to find weak spots here in the continental crust where it will come up through the surface. We know this to be true in the Northwest Mountains in the United States, along with the Andes Mountains in South America. So using the information from your graphic organizer on Friday about these types of volcano formations, you're going to write an acrostic poem for the word volcano. When you write an acrostic poem, some things to keep in mind. The first word in your line should begin with the letter at the beginning. Okay, so if my first letter is V, then my first word needs to start with the letter V. If my first word is O, then my first word should start with the letter O. You do not have to rhyme. You do not have to write incomplete sentences, but we are looking for more than just one word. Okay, we're looking for you to show us what you learned from Friday's lesson using your graphic organizer. Again, there's an example below here that I did for the word science, but you folks are going to do yours on the word volcano. You're going to type your response into the discussion thread, or if you would like to do it in Word and then upload it, you can do that as well. Have fun. Once yours is posted, you'll be able to see your classmates' poems and you can enjoy learning from each other. Once you finish the discussion, you're ready to move on to step 2 in today's lesson, which is going to be learning about our final type of volcano formation, and that's hot spot volcanoes.